Good day, good morning, good evening, whatever it is where you are. It's day 2 of my 100 Days of Visibility Challenge, streaming to YouTube and to Facebook. So I was pleasantly surprised by my experience of doing this yesterday. I don't typically do spontaneous live streams where I just talk about nothing. Hello, here I am sharing about nothing with the world. But that's what the challenge is about. I received this in a training called Slay, and it's fun, especially since I'm getting some very interesting feedback already. I had a man yesterday, Joshua Sater. Um, Never met him, but I appreciate the things that he's contributing in the Facebook space. And he's writing about my first share yesterday. Well done. This is the most trust I've felt listening to you. I could feel background mistrust melting away as I listened. Something has pissed me off listening to you in the past, which I couldn't fully put my finger on. I think that is happening to quite a few people as I am pretty assertive in my statements. It might be related to wearing a mask unconsciously, or a sort of guarded superiority that I imagined was happening. I think sometimes that was happening. And I was left feeling torn because I also felt something so vital in you and your work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here I felt any masks drop. I felt transparent courage surfaced, and I felt deep kinship with you and respect for you. So I'm enthusiastic about where you're headed, and I would like to be of support. Thank you, Joshua. I read that yesterday, and I was pleasantly surprised by the kind of impact that me just bringing nothing to you guys has. It's. I had a conversation with one of the people I live with this morning about certain things that I'm uncovering deep inside of me right now. It's the second or the third round of doing this, but it's always a deepening of discovering the patterns that have kept me conditioned or away from my full expression. And I grew up with this idea that I really need to do, right? It's like it's about doing. I'm a man. It's about doing. It's about serving. It's about, in a way, carrying the burden of the world on my shoulders. My father was a lot like this, and so it's been very easy for me to imagine that if I just rest and receive and be, that I'm wasting my life, really. And so this 100 days of challenge is more about me speaking from that being place where there's nothing to prove, there's nothing to serve, there's nothing to do. Because I'm so wired for service, man, and in ways that I don't always know are of service. Yeah. I see that several of you have joined me already. Thank you. I'm not here really to have an audience, but I do appreciate you being here. And for those of you in YouTube, you actually wanted me to share this on YouTube. Many of you chimed in saying, no, actually, we want to have you just talk about random stuff on YouTube. And that again taught me something about the world right now. I'm going to read that. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah. People are talking about how they're trying to stay away from Facebook. That's basically what they're trying or saying to me. One man Billy here is saying, like the other guys, I am at least temporarily having a break from Facebook and Insta, as I'm sick of people believing everything they are presented with, and I'm enjoying the break. I'd rather spend time scrolling on videos of sane men like Ivan on the topic of truth. Empowerment and positivity helps keep me centered. There's something here. There's something really touching here, which I think it's something like this. People are so used to insanity and lies and deceit and manipulation these days that showing up without any of that is enough in terms of healing or in terms of contributing. I don't need to have a psychological theory about it. I don't. Yeah. Didn't sleep really well. I woke up at 2:30 last night. I sometimes wake up before it's time. I think it is related in part to some background stress around the world situation, and there's so many parallel timelines now. And the one that I'm hammered with through my own media and most of the Facebook contacts that I have is the one that I trust the least. I'm not going to speak about that today, I don't think. But I am fucking fed up with lies. I cannot even tell you how fucking fed up I am with lies and how it's everywhere, and how I cannot even come to understand that people understand that Russia lives inside of a propaganda bubble, but that we don't. I don't understand how people can be so fucking dumb. It's so frustrating for me. Yes, of course. The Russians are lying and peddling propaganda, but so are we. Do you think truth is a value that the West holds these days? No. No. It's not. And this brings me some frustration. Frustration, anger. The truth is I judge the fuck out of people for being idiots a lot of the time. That's the level of my enlightenment. Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't think I need to share anymore, but some of you were really taken by my view yesterday, so I'm going to take you just on a little tour. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Whoa. But here we go. Welcome home. Yeah. Good. Okay, but to wrap up, I didn't really want to go on as much today as I did yesterday, since I didn't feel so good. But it's all right. We're going to do this for 100 days, and it's going to be a lot of days where I talk bullshit, and some other times I'm going to shit some diamonds, and we'll see where this goes from. Thank you for being so supportive yesterday, and thank you, Perry, for the challenge. This is going to be good. Have a good day, guys.